Could go pretty deep into this one.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Yasmani.
As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. He'll enter play with that batting average, still shy of the 220 mark. 9 homers, and he's driven in 24. Scorched to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom. Now to the plate, Tommy Pham. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Tommy Pham.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
That ball's out of the zone, and he's swinging at it, and you're wondering, why is he swinging at that pitch? It is so enticing, and it looks like the ball just took off and rose on him. Didn't rise, he just executed the location properly.
We'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Here's Adrian now, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. Grounded up the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in, Kike Hernandez. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Popped high in the air. Webb is there for it. And that retires the side. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll head now to the home half. Digging in to try it again. D. Gordon comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Gordon.
And a high strike to begin the at bat. It's 0-1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Ashe moves over, 1 away. Striding in once again, Yasiel Puig. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Yasiel Puig.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
Saunders is under this one, and that's out number 2. Ready for another chance. Corey Seager. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Corey Seager.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
Hit hard on the ground to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Can't start any. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Turner. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Turner.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Bouncer down the line, but it gets foul.
Well, he's out in front of that break.
Got him.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Here's
Up
Jock
next for the
Peterson
Dodgers,
now.
Center fielder. Jock
As the first pitch to him is in
Peterson.
there for a called strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The windup and the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
That's a nice piece of hitting right
Hey,
there.
let's get him right here. You
Two-strike
got it.
fastball on the corner of the plate. He's able to foul it off. Nice job.
Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th.
Up next for the Dodgers, catcher Yasmani Grandal.
Yasmani Grandal stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Digging in for his second at bat, Tommy
Leading off for the
Pham.
Dodgers,
0 for 1 for him
left
here in
fielder,
this one.
Tommy Pham.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game. He continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's
Hey, here we
really
go.
working out for him.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Hey, no one
Well,
down
no
here.
surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw.
First baseman Adrian Gonzalez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Adrian Gonzalez will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Fouled straight back. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've
Up
got
next for
8
the Dodgers,
strikeouts in my scorebook for him now,
designated hitter,
so he's got good
Kike
stuff.
Hernandez.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there. Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Another 0-2 home. On the ground to the left side. Throw on to Carpenter, gets him, and that ends the inning. So 6. Digging in once
Hey,
again,
no outs here.
D. Gordon.
Leading off for the
No
Dodgers,
hits in 2 trips to the
second
plate
baseman,
for him in the ball
D.
game.
Gordon.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important. To get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control that bat.
Under it is Ashe, and he'll put it away for the 1st out. Ready for another shot now. Yasiel Puig.
Right fielder,
He's
number
0 for
62.
2 with a strikeout in this one.
Yasiel
Now some action
Puig.
out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. And that's in there for strike 1.
Plays at 1 here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball rolls softly to second. Moncada fields it cleanly on to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Here's Corey Seager. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Corey
Hit
Seager.
to short. Anderson picks it up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Into the box.
Ahead of him right
Justin Turner. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Third baseman, Justin Turner.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Ready once again, Jock
Up next for the
Peterson.
Dodgers,
0 for 2 with a
center
couple of
fielder,
strikeouts for him so
Jock
far.
Peterson.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. No runs, no hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far.
Hey, one away, one away.
Lofted in the air out toward right center.
You got ball, you got ball. I got it, I got it.
And this is taken in easily, and just like that, 2 are gone to start the 8th inning. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for
Hey, now,
someone
we
to
got
make
2.
something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Moncada gloves it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Dodgers. So striding forward now, Tommy
no one leading
Pham.
off for the
He'll be
Dodgers.
charged with trying to
Left
get on
fielder,
board, leading off the
Tommy
9th.
Pham.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Well, they haven't had a real good game plan. That's a lot of balls they're swinging at out of the zone, helping him out. And there's a sign of another one out of the zone, helping the pitcher out. Got to know your zone. You want to have a chance.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And a step off. Got him. So the magic number for a perfect game is now down to 2. Here's Adrian now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
First baseman Adrian Gonzalez.
Get ahead right now.
And a fastball is in there for strike one.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
The 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Wagner is in pursuit, and he makes the catch for the second out. Now at the plate, Kike Hernandez. He represents the 27th and many hope final batter in this masterful performance. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Here we go now. Let's go.
And a fly ball, and this should do it. Saunders is under it. He's got it, and that does it. It's a perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours.